Bernardo Velasquez, step away from the señorita. Sorry, my friend, but the pretty lady is mine. Hey! I'm sorry, but Señorita Naranja's just told me she'd rather be eaten by me. Again? Come on. You'll just get yourself hurt.
Land! Land in sight!
California. Bernardo, can you smell the air? This is the air of our home country. Yes, Bernardo, 5 years. 5 long years since we left for Spain. It seems so long ago. Quick, let's gather our belongings. I look forward to seeing Ines again. Her letter has worried me. Something terrible seems to be happening in California. All those innocent arrested, good people ruined. She mentions the new viceroy as a useless and greedy profiteer, and she seems to hate that Los Angeles captain. Oh, yes, I would love to fight, but it would be 1 against 100, and we'd only end up in prison, or worse. And by the way, apart from that gala sword, I should not be seen with all these fancy swords. Huh? Bernardo, from now on, I must appear as a useless fencer. I no longer like weapons. I'm all about books. And as for you, you will pretend to be deaf. You'll see. People will talk in front of you, and we shall learn many interesting things, I'm sure. These are nothing more than big golden bowls. Today, we are facing a new challenge.
Those are just 2 pesos apiece.
Ines! Father!
Diego! You're taller than me.
And you, little sister, have turned into a real beauty. Oh, wow.
Diego.
Father, such a pleasure to see you again.
So, what have you learned at the Royal Academy for the past 5 years? Your heads are fuller than when you left, I hope.
Father, I've got some bad news. During the last of the king's celebrations, Bernardo stood a little bit too close to a cannon, and since then, he's been deaf.
Oh, what a horrible story. Oh, Bernardo. Poor Bernardo.
What a stroke of bad luck. But I am glad that you are back home now. You'll see. We'll adapt to you.
Huh?
Ooh, careful!
Sorry.
You incompetent fool! Watch where you're going! Hurry up, you over there! Go on! Sergeant Garcia!
Yes, Captain.
This bunch of good-for-nothings is asleep! What are you waiting for? Wake them up! Do you want this to last until tomorrow? That'll teach you to rebel against the taxes.
You heard the captain. Back to work. Go on. Quick. 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 Calm down. Be nice. Help! I can't swim!
Garcia, you idiot! Don Alejandro. Senorita, what a wonderful surprise to see you here.
Diego, my son, this is Captain Monasterio from the Los Angeles garrison. And this is Bernardo Velasquez, Captain, the son of my former estate steward.
We are back from Barcelona, where we studied.
Indeed. You two want to change the world like every other student?
Me? No, I'm not into politics. But if you want to talk about poetry or philosophy, I'm your man. Forgive my friend, he is deaf. He understands sign language, but nothing else.
I don't have time for such idiotic rubbish. My medals! Hey! I must take leave now. Sadly, my duty as a soldier is about to deprive you of my presence once again, Señorita Inés.
That was funny, Bernardo.
Rally round to Los Angeles and at the double.
Yes, Captain. Right away, Captain.
What? You're not happy? You should have paid your taxes then.
Let's go, everybody.
My poor back. When will there be a harbor in Los Angeles? These 4 days of traveling have been the death of me.
Oh, Diego. Would you have preferred to walk home and sleep under the stars like those unfortunate peones?
Oh, Diego, please.
When we were little, we used to love sleeping outside, didn't we?
But what are you saying? That monasterio is a brute who abuses the peasants and dominates the whole region.
I know. I could talk with the captain about an excellent book I read about power, The Prince by Machiavelli.
Diego, actions are louder than words.
Come on. Didn't the two of you get my letter?
Yes, I did. But I don't like conflicts. It's just too boring. I've got it. We have to invite Captain Monasterio to the hacienda and explain to him that violence has never solved anything. I'm sure he'll understand and free the peones.
Stop, please.
In the name of Viceroy Don Esteban Parasol, the representative of His Majesty in California, anyone who has not paid their taxes is sentenced to jail till their families have paid their debts. Sergeant Garcia, now.
Yes, sir, Captain.
Captain. Do you still believe we just need to ask the captain nicely? Captain, these new taxes are unfair and insane.
That's right.
Who among these modest people can afford them? Show some mercy. Please, free these good people.
Don Alejandro de la Vega, the taxes have been set by the Viceroy in Monterrey, and everyone has to pay.
Oh, yes.
Well, the Viceroy is wrong then.
Don Parasol has been entrusted by your king. We all have a duty of obedience to him. Even you. Don't forget it.
Yes. Don't forget it.
Father, the captain is right. It may be better not to annoy the Viceroy.
On the contrary, I shall return tonight back to Monterrey to tell Don Parasol how I feel about all this.
Diego, stop.
What? Home at last. So good to be home again.
Don Diego, welcome home.
Thank you, my friend. Shh.
Oh, por Dios!
Maria, this has to be the best sopita in the world. Sorry, Doña Maria.
Chiquillos, I missed you. Oh, hands off! This is for our dinner. If I let you, there would be nothing left. Shoo, shoo! Get out of my kitchen, you bunch of thieves! Oh, God!
jail with me. Let's at least bring those unfortunate peones a good dinner.
I'd love to, but I am too exhausted from my travels. Tomorrow, all right?
How can you be so selfish? Come on, get up! Ugh.
I do not like this at all, Ines. Do not provoke those soldiers.
Maria, I can't just stand here and do nothing when innocents are suffering under this evil captain's boots.
Corporal Gonzalez,
Yes, Sergeant?
go and watch the prisoners. I have to go out.
No, I watched them all afternoon. It's your turn, Sergeant.
Yes, but I am your superior, and I say you must watch them again, because I have to go and think about we do if there was a mutiny, because they've not been given any food or water.
And where are you going?
To the inn, of course, to ask for tomorrow's menu. So there.
Sergeant Garcia!
Yes, Captain?
Why are the prisoners sleeping on bales of hay? This is not a hotel. You have 5 minutes to take these bales out of the cells and give them to the horses.
No.
Good afternoon, Captain. I am certain that these prisoners must be a burden for the army, so I brought you food to feed them.
Please, please, water.
I am very sorry, Senorita de la Vega. The prisoners have already had their dinner, and they do not want anything else.
Please.
Hey, arrest him and put him in jail with the others. That'll teach him.
I mean, right.
Hands off, soldier! Let go of him! I forbid you to take him!
Looks like everyone's having a ball. Senores, may I please join your party?
What does that mean? Who are you?
My name is Zorro, and I'm here to bring justice back to Los Angeles. The town obviously needs it. And for a start, I'm going to free your prisoners.
What? Throw this buffoon in jail at once.
Yeah. You know what they say. The more the merrier.
Garcia. Lancers, grab your weapons. We're under attack.
There! He's there! Catch him!
Go, go!
Thank you.
My keys!
Watch out for the wasps.
Catch him!
Come on, yoo-hoo!
Bunch of bumbling idiots! You are useless! The shame of the army!
I'm over here.
Huh? Whoa!
Huh? No, not here. There. Listen, I'm trying to help you out. You don't make an effort, it's not gonna work.
You fools! Give me that! Oh, Garcia, let go, man! Let go!
Oh, yes, sir, Captain.
Run away, quick! Go and hide in the hills, and take the food with you!
Thank you.
Senores, do you really want me to fight against all of you with just this simple whip? All right, then.
What's happening?
Captain Monasterio, something terrible has happened. All the prisoners have escaped.
How? No one stayed to watch the cells? Garcia? Gonzalez? This will cost you your pay.
Not again.
All right, I surrender. Or maybe not. Yeah.
Oh, look at that, Gonzalez.
He's very good.
Stay behind me, Corporal.
Captain! Hey, look here! I have captured Zorro!
I'm your sergeant, and I'm the one who led to this arrest.
Are you quite sure, senores? Because I don't see any handcuffs around these hands.
Arrest him. Take the horses, quick!
Ha ha! You're weakening, you scoundrel! You have found your master! Yeah, remember my name? Garcia! Sergeant Garcia!
My sword.
No, please!
This one is for you, Sergeant.
Captain Zorro! Move away! Make way!
Quick, Tornado!
Blasted Zorro! We shall meet again!
Goodbye, Captain!
Where did that man come from? It all happened so fast. Diego, listen, it was amazing. We went to the prison, and the captain almost arrested Bernardo. And then a man arrived. He had a mask on. He said his name was Zorro. He fought all alone against... Diego, wake up! Oh, he's hopeless. Diego never used to be that way before he went to Spain. He's turned into a lazy good-for-nothing. What a shame. I don't recognize him at all. I wrote to ask him to come and help us, but all he does is sleep all day. Oh, I feel like sending him back on a ship. It's really too bad. But look at me. All I do is talk, and you can't even hear. Oh, Bernardo, what's going to happen to us? Oh, Zorro! Do not take another step, senor, or you may well end up with a headache tomorrow. I won't hesitate to break this vase over your head. Who are you? And what are you doing in our house? I don't recall inviting you in. And by the way, how do you even know about this passageway? Diego?
The greatest good-for-nothing to have ever returned from Spain, in person. At your service, my dear sister.
What? So from the beginning, you've been making fun of me?
Yeah.
You were just acting a part? What about you, Bernardo? Are you really deaf or... I don't know which one of you I'm gonna knock out first!
Hey, Ines, listen. I can explain.
You should see your faces. It's priceless. Diego, Bernardo, at last you are home. Come here.
Hang on, sis. You're gonna smother us. Now's not the time. I need a nap.
What a tremendous speech. Citizens of Los Angeles, please give a warm welcome to our beloved governor, Don Parasol.
Thank you. Oh, thank you. You're too kind. Please. I can't get enough of this. Thank you.
Senorita, you are the rose of the shimmering desert, with petals graced by the California sun.
We haven't met. I'm Diego de la Vega, the brother of this desert rose. And you, dear sir?
Lieutenant Ignacio Toledano, aide-de-camp to the governor. I'm also the nephew of Doña Isabela Verdugo. This, my friends, is the governor's speech. I am in charge of guarding it.
Oh, the speech. Huge responsibility.
Well, I'm carrying a 1,000-page book.
Is that poetry? My nanny was crazy about poetry. Hey, you!
Oh!
The seagull's got the speech! Come back here! Come back! What in the world?
And now, as the new alcalde of Los Angeles, I'm overjoyed to announce my first decision. We shall begin building a school.
A school? Brother, just what we need. Here I thought that a new barracks might be more useful for the city's safety.
And it's been agreed that Carmen de Villalonga shall be appointed as the very first principal of our new school.
Oh, my. I wasn't expecting this at all. I'll do it.
My friends, I'll gladly volunteer to teach reading.
Fine, fine. Now, since we're all gathered here, I have a list of all the locals who still have not paid their taxes. And believe me, they will pay up immediately or get tossed in debtor's prison.
No!
Please be reasonable about this.
I can't believe that.
So forceful. What a soldier, huh?
Well, Sergeant, what are you waiting for? Collect the taxes!
Yes, sir! Yes, sir, sir!
Manuel de la Cruz, one more peso.
Wait!
My ear can't be fooled, my friend.
Please, we need that peso to feed the family and the cattle.
The most we can accommodate you is a year in prison.
No, no, no.
Huh? My buttons!
Zorro, loyal subject of His Majesty. I have not yet paid my taxes either, gentlemen. I hope this suffices.
Well then, Captain, don't just stand there like a bump on a log. Arrest that bandit right this instant! I've got seed! Help me! We got Zorro!
Lancers, catch him!
Yes, sir! Yes, sir!
Too fast for you.
Yoo-hoo! Where is he?
We got him!
All right, you can have it.
Really?
Oh, changed my mind.
Soldiers, get him!
Look out! Garrisol, these poor men actually need these pesos more than you, right? Shall I return their money?
All the collected tax money's gone! Evaporated! You're nothing but nincompoop, Monasterio! You're a big lame zero! To catch Zorro, a desert turtle would be better and faster than you!
You're so very, very right, Your Excellency. In fact, my nephew here ought to be the right man to set out to capture Zorro. He's young, intelligent, fearless.
Excellent idea! I'll give carte blanche to my aide-de-camp, Lieutenant Toledano, so he can capture that bandit Zorro. Captain Monasterio, you will follow his orders.
And if Your Excellency would accept, my husband and I would be honored to host you overnight in our hacienda. You will be far more comfortable than here in this garrison with all the sweat and manure. My dear Ignacio, I suggest you leave all the skullduggery and dirty work to Captain Monasterio. That way, it'll be easy to pin the blame on him afterwards and be rid of him.
Then I'll take over as the new captain.
That's right, my dear. Excellent.
Aguilera and De La Cruz.
Yeah. Oh, what is this? Pesos.
Huh? Carmen, the school. Holy tortilla. I'm still in costume.
Yeah.
That was close.
This is the perfect setting for the schoolhouse. What do you think, Father?
Absolutely, my dear.
Good morning.
Diego, you can't be whooping it up all night and expect to teach reading the next morning. We need you here. Come on.
I know, Bernardo, but still, it's difficult to pretend.
I can't commend you, Captain. I've never seen such a bunch of clumsy oafs. Stop! From here on out, the first man who steps out of line will get manure duty for a month. Forward march!
Whose orders must we follow now? Captain Monasterio's or Lieutenant Toledano's? Then again, it's kind of tricky, as the governor has given carte blanche to Toledano. Lieutenant Toledano, my respects. I simply meant to say that you look, quite handsome in that uniform.
Gonzalez, you're on manure duty. That'll teach you not to lick anybody's boot but mine.
As for me, I refuse to choose. Matter of fact, I'm off to the inn.
Sergeant Garcia, no man abandons his post no matter what. 8 laps round the garrison. Hop to it.
8 laps?
It's 4.
No, 3rd.
Stop that immediately! Who is this man?
Antonio Ramirez de la Paterna, my fencing master. I have fencing lessons every morning. Is that a problem by any chance?
Senor Ramirez is not a soldier. Only military personnel may enter this garrison. That's the rule, my man. You ought to read it someday.
Last lap.
Sergeant, since you clearly enjoyed that, 8 more should be a snap.
Tell me, Lieutenant, besides reciting the garrison's house rules, do you plan on arresting Zorro one day?
Matter of fact, I'll get him today, Monasterio. What a nice group of hard workers we have here. And we know Zorro doesn't like this. I believe the question is, will Zorro fall into the trap I've set?
Oh, he certainly will, Lieutenant. That bandit always rushes in to help the weakest.
Yes, I think we are all set for him.
Wait, what's going on?
Captain Monasterio is making us build a new schoolhouse without paying us or giving us food, Doña Carmen.
What? Captain, that's awful. Let these poor men go back to their farms.
What's this? I start building your school and you're upset? Men, take Senorita Villalonga back to her home.
I'll complain to Don Luis Verdugo.
Well now, I hear that the school's already open. Have you come to learn how to read, Captain?
It's time you learned to be quiet.
Repeat after me. A, B, C, D for disarm.
Get that man!
Yes, sir!
Go, Tornado! Looking tired, gents. At the end of your rope?
Catch that man, you bubbling...
Here comes more.
Troops, go get him!
Move away! I'm going to capture Zorro. Governor's orders.
Come now, no squabbling, lads. There's plenty of me for everyone.
After you. I'll enjoy seeing how good you are at fencing.
Aha! Duel. Thanks a lot. Next, please. Hey! On guard. Little Z, dear Lieutenant.
It's my turn, my friends.
Watch out!
Hey! It's me, Zorro! I'm down here!
Capture Zorro!
Attack! I got you, Zorro!
Excuse me.
Halt, Zorro! Got you now!
That was a close call, Tornado. We'll have to keep an eye on that Toledano. He's not nearly as stupid as he looks, don't you agree?
I had him! How could he have gotten away?
Never give up hope. I'm sure you will nab him next time, Lieutenant. I'm going to use that imbecile to capture Zorro, and I'll get all the honors and glory. After all, if he nearly nabbed him...
Captain, Carmen told me everything. As this town's alcalde, you are hereby officially warned not to force the inhabitants of my city to work against their will.
Oh! As you wish, sir.
No, the school. Carmen!
You're too late, Diego. Class is over now.
It's just... I've had so much to do as of late.
Nothing requires you to give reading classes, Diego. I can find somebody else to do it, you know. It's not your fault, Diego. If Carmen knew what you really do, she'd forgive you instantly.
That's the problem. Sometimes it's hard being Zorro.
Why, yes! There's my new plan. I shall capture Zorro by attacking his new protégés, the weakest of the Chumash. Zorro has often defended them, and since they're just Indians, we won't have any real problems.
I have to admit, it's a brilliant idea. But I, and I alone, will arrest Zorro.
We're on our way to the Chumash village, and we're going to arrest their chief and medicine woman, Tina!
We know already. No need to yell.
Have you heard? Lieutenant Toledano is riding out to arrest Tina.
Grandmother? But why?
That's her! Tina! Arrest her!
What for? She has done no harm.
Arrest him as well! Who else wants to protest?
Let go of my daddy!
Now what?
As soon as Zorro shows his face, I want you to set something on fire so that it looks accidental. That'll keep him here.
Excellent idea.
This time, Zorro, you're mine.
Well done, my friend.
Alert! Zorro!
What?
Stop it!
And him was the plan.
Let's use that imbecile scheme. We'll set that hut on fire, and that'll stop Zorro in his tracks.
We'll tie him up near the fire, and we'll be rid of him once and for all. We can easily pin the blame on Zorro.
Zorro? A scarecrow?
Hello, Tina. It's truly a pleasure to see you again.
Grandmother, are you all right?
They did not arrest me for long. I'm starting to get used to this.
Fire! Fire!
Fire!
Here you are again. Try this. Huh. Works well.
Fire! Fire!
Oh my, that is the man who came to arrest me. Who put him here?
It would seem that whoever lit this fire also wanted to get rid of you, Lieutenant.
It's Captain Monasterio who had the idea of setting this fire. He's the one to blame.
Yes!
Men! Arrest this bandit Zorro!
But, Lieutenant, he just helped us.
Let's go, Tornado. Goodbye, everyone.
Your Excellency, I'm not the one who hatched the idea of setting that Chumash hut on fire. He did.
What? How dare you?
Such lies, Monasterio. You should be demoted, stripped of your rank, and discharged from the army.
What? Sorry, Captain, but I still like you, my friend.
You'll finish your lives in a jungle prison in Mexico. Henceforth, Lieutenant Toledano will be in charge of the garrison in Los Angeles.
You can count on me, dear Tina, to pay for rebuilding the hut that burned.
Oh, so what? Huts don't matter. Quick, get me back to a place that's civilized. To Monterey.
Garcia. Because of your insubordination, I wasn't able to arrest that Zorro. This means you need punishing.
No!
There's manure to shovel, boots to wax.
Come now, my dear Ignacio. Let us not be too hard on this poor sergeant. All right, Garcia, you're excused.
Thank you, Doña Verdugo.
Be nice to everyone. Patience. And you'll soon see us become the absolute masters of all California.
Bon voyage, Captain!
Zorro!
I hear military jails are quite nice in Mexico. Adios!